I feel like making a video on reasons why to be celibate. People take celibacy to different levels. Here are my main reasons for celibacy. This is what makes sense to me. Like an absolute celibacy. Thinking of sexual things is a waste of energy and a waste of time. It happens, the hormones kick in sometimes, they take over. Pleasure takes over. But you wanna control that to an extent. With diet, exercise, controlling the thoughts, being in charge of the thoughts. I don't want to think of that. Go away. And that's not to say you shouldn't acknowledge things you do like. You should do shadow work. But you should also, in everyday life, you should control the mind. Semen retention. All the geniuses, all the true geniuses, were celibate. Most of them, if not all of them. Majority of them were vegetarians. Nikola Tesla, Pythagoras, Plato, Aristotle, I think, Socrates, many more through history. Especially when you look into the Tartarian stuff, where humans used to be a lot more advanced. When you look at all the mythology, all this stuff about dragons all over the world. Dragons are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, a modern word for dragon. We used to call them dragons. That's why they look like dinosaurs, and they're in every single mythology all over the world. Dinosaurs. We cross-lapped. Yeah, so semen retention. If you work on transmuting the lust with qigong, testicle breathing, sattvic diet, so I don't eat any garlic or onions, it can cause too much lust. I'm not following the sattvic diet completely anymore though. I've started adding cayenne pepper into my diet because cayenne pepper is really, really good for you. It sends the blood everywhere it needs to go. It's a healing thing. Yeah, it helps clean out the bowels as well. As I've just had a day of eating bread, I'm feeling low. Blood pressure went too low. Somehow made me crave bread. Cayenne is good for the blood pressure. It can higher it, it can lower it. It does what it needs to do in the body. I'm going to see how cayenne pepper reacts with my body. Does it send the lust too high, or is it okay? I did wake up with some lust this morning, but you don't delve too far into it. You bat the thoughts away. So we'll see how this cayenne pepper goes. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, those are the main reasons. Some say that when you sleep with others, you absorb their energies. I don't know to what extent that goes. They say everyone you sleep with, you're also sleeping with everyone that they sleep with. But if that's the case, surely from all our ancestors, that means we've all kind of been together and that we're all kind of one. So I can't really fully get my head around that. If someone wants to correct me in the comments, go ahead, because I'm unsure with that. Obviously we see it could be connected with like STDs, STIs, all those things. Yeah, so some people do the semen retention to raise the consciousness so that they can raise the energy through qigong and testicle breathing into the mind, so they can focus that energy into better things. I notice the longer I've done semen retention, the more I can work out, the more, the more exercise I can do, the faster I recover. You've got more energy and motivation to do lots of things. Yeah, but some people continue to have the sex but do the semen retention because they feel, because they want the intelligence, the motivation, etc. But they obviously don't want to give up the pleasure, and they do that through tantra, through testicle breathing, tantric breathing again. Tantra is conscious sex. It is. I'd say. I mean, the way I look at it is focusing more on romance than it is on purely, like orgasmic energy. But it's not fully romantic to sleep with lots of people. It's very detached. Oh, that's another thing. Celibacy connected with detachment, but it's like there's the two polar opposites that are linked to this, that have the same objective, really. Celibacy, often with the aim of non-attachment, hence why monks do it. Then you have the opposite, which is polygamy, or polyamory, free love. The aim with that is also non-attachment as well. So it's like two opposites with the same kind of objective, if they can manage it. I know people that do polygamy where you can tell they've got attachments and jealousies and things. But that's not really the aim if you do that. But for me, I've concluded at the moment that if you were to do polygamy, free love, etc., you put that, for me, that would be putting a lot of thought, time, and energy into all those things. I can't be doing it. I've got too much shit to do.